Yoruba exit from Nigeria. Nigeria, a forced marriage signed by few individuals, claim to represent the entire populace without consensus.
It's our privilege today to pay tribute to a new and great nation, Nigeria. A nation born not without travail, but in unity and without bloodshed.
The journey of amalgamation of the Northern and the Southern Protectorate in 1914 led to the birth of Nigerians' independence in 1960. When Nigeria achieved independence from British colonial rule in 1960, the prospect appeared promising and expectations of the future of Nigeria were high. No doubt, Nigeria was and still remains the most populous country in Africa, blessed with potentials for economic growth, buoyed largely by the discovery for commercial quantity of natural resources. People saw Nigeria as a beacon of hope and progress for the black race in general. But does Nigeria weaken at all? Nigeria has been bedefined by all forms of political instability, running from one military takeover of government or the other. The first in 1966, which overthrew Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa-led government. The counter-coup followed in 29th July of the same year when Major General Yakubu Gowon came up with 12-state structure. Then in 1975, Major General Muritala Muhammad short-lived government, following by General Olusegun Obasanjo, Shehu Usman Aliyu Shagari, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, Chief Ernest Adekunle Oladeyinde Shonekan, General Sani Abacha, General Abdulsalam Abubakar, who transited the now democracy government. In today's Nigerian democracy, power and authority continue to flow within the circle of the same individual that has been in power since independence, which made it unfavorable to many ethnic groups and nations. Particularly worthy of note is the political design that turned Nigeria into a unitary system of government from the initial three regional system government crafted at the Lancaster House Agreement in 1957. This gradually broke Nigeria into 36 states between 1966 and 1993 by the successful military government. Whereas the idea was to bring governance closer to the people, which turned out to be superficial and burden to the Nigerians. Political repression is another reason to consider for Yoruba exit from Nigeria. From 1957, at the inception of self-government trials towards independence in 1960, the massive economic developmental gain made in the southwest of Nigeria by Chief Obafemi Awolowo administration since 1954 was withheld down due to lack of economic stimulating infrastructures, road, electricity, security, and other basic amenities. They were grinded to a halt by calculated attrition. Nearly all the industry have gone moribund, and some relocated to the other countries where it is favorable for their operation. These include Berwick Batteries, Volkswagen, Peugeot, Oluwa Glass, and many more. Insecurity is challenging in Nigeria. Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, banditry, kidnapping, and its political wing, ISWAP, ISIS, became more unbearable since 2014 when Muhammadu Buhari, after 3 attempts to become a democratically elected president, swore that whoever obstructed him the 4th time were baboons to be soaked in blood. Everyone scampered, thinking a new sheriff in town was out to sanitize the country.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ni ẹ ti ń gbọ́ lẹ́nu àwọn aráàlú gbèlú ní ìlú Ìgọ̀gọ̀ nínú pàlàpàlà uncompleted building tí àwọn ajínigbé Fúlàní Bòròró tí wọ́n ti ń gba owó lọ́yàn tó tún máa pààyàn níbẹ̀ inú building náà ni bàbá ń wọ̀ báyìí.
So this is the story of Deborah, a student of a college of education, Shehu Shagari College of Education in Sokoto. This video is currently trending. Deborah, in her class WhatsApp group, a group created for posting assignments and updates, academic updates. The group was turned into something else, and Deborah stated clearly that she's against what the group now stands for. This culminated in her demise, in her kicking the bucket. So Deborah said, Holy Ghost fire, nothing will happen to us. This group is not created for sending nonsense things. It is created to send in past questions. If there is assignment, or if we are given assignments, not all these nonsense things. Which kind prophet? Nonsense prophet. That was what she said in that.
While following threats to her safety, she was sheltered by the school authorities at a security room while the students who murdered Deborah forcefully removed her from the security room, stoned her with heavy rocks, used sticks to beat her to death, and then set her ablaze. While authorities of the college have issued a statement announcing the immediate closure of the school.
Bamu da amfani wallahi alazim inda a taba manzon Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mu zuba ido bikali wallahi gwanda mu kare gabaki ɗayan mu wallahi tallahi gwanda mu kare duka akan a taba nan mu shiru ya kamata ku sani akwai abun.
This commentary flows to show the level of insecurity now resulting in high level of hunger and poverty across Nigeria, particularly in southwest of Nigeria, where people are often law-abiding, imported from the Yoruba or Maluabi. As time went on in Nigeria, the level of corruption was escalated to statecraft. The powers stimulating corruption came from the crafting of the 1999 Constitution and the exclusive list which vested the federal government with powers to wantonly manipulate economic resources to enrich whoever it likes. Then, the Kano state was divided into two. Extracted Jigawa had 27 local governments, while Kano state moved to 44 local government from 20 local government. In total, Kano was broken to 71 local government area. Meanwhile, Lagos state that was created with the Kano state in the same year have only 20 local government to date, and unsubstantiated, unverifiable census. 19 states are skewed to the north and 17 states to the south, all to ensure political, financial, and economic resources domination. They have been skewed to the northern Nigeria to pauperize the southwest in particular, causing massive brain drain. In effect, the Southwest was targeted using hardship, insecurity, intimidation, and pauperization factors which diminished our population and human resources capital via brain damage. To include $16 billion corruption matters for power projects or infrastructural contracts not executed and corporates not sanctioned because the corporate shared money to block justice, stemming from 62 years of political uncertainty, economic and social degradations, archaeological and psychology, well-defined norms, cultural philosophy, cosmology, cosmogony, linguistic, historical backgrounds, appropriate UNESCO, African Union, and UN charters. The Yoruba have decided unequivocally to leave the 1914 Lord Lugard's economic merge of the Northern and the Southern Protectorate peacefully. This decision led to the 5 million plus signatory affirming the collective of the decision to leave Nigeria peacefully to start a new sovereign country. Witness hearing. The decision was communicated to former President Muhammadu Buhari and the international community in September 2022 and hereby represent to with update hereby to the UN and the international community.